Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome to the 175th episode of Let's Play Fallout London. Well, I am fresh from selling off all my gear. We are here at the tournament grounds and we are here to possibly stop a bombing, possibly aid it. I'm not quite sure at this point. And there is a robot named Guido in line here,
Protect and survive.
which is a bit odd, but there are a line of people.
There's a nice cafe on Bridge Street. One of my favorites. Probably a bit expensive for you, though.
You read that article in paper? The prison boat in Millwall sunk to the bottom of the marina.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Yeah, and nobody seems to object to me coming in line and cutting here. Although it also looks like the gate is wide open, there's nothing to stop me from going in.
Welcome, esteemed guests, to the most spectacular event of the year. Jousts, duels, and archery. The finest of old world entertainment.
So, Scarborough Fair then. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Alright. Time to pull an Eddie Murphy.
I didn't quite see it. Hold it out for me.
Yep, see, have a piece of paper.
Just hand me ticket.
Damn, I need psychic paper. I know that they've modified a sonic screwdriver and a TARDIS into the game. Has anybody made psychic paper?
You are hereby invited to the 2076 Annual Socialist Conference. Blah, blah, blah. Bring your own refreshments. I take it you don't have a ticket?
Not as such, no.
Then I'm under no obligation to let you in, I'm afraid. All spectators must purchase tickets in advance.
Oh, could you make an exception?
It's within my powers to make the occasional exception, yes. Though, of course, you'd have to do something for me first.
Sounds reasonable.
Very reasonable, I'd say. The task shouldn't be too difficult. That robot, Guido, they call him. Protectron model. He is the bane of my existence. Really is. I've had enough of his pamphleteering. Make some of the guests uncomfortable. Convince him to leave.
Convince him, or air quotes convince him. Alright, let's see. Charisma, who organized this event? It might respond to a name drop.
With all honesty, I'm not too sure. This is by far the oddest event I've greeted for. Supposedly there's an important guest attending, but no one knows who. My first guess would be the Prime Minister. But then, why all the secrecy?
Let's see. Any tips?
Perhaps you can make him see the error of his ways. Try to sow a seed of doubt in his circuits. He is sentient, after all.
Well, of a kind.
Also, try learning about the fifth column first. See what he'll tell you.
Oh, he's a fifth column robot. Well, like, that explains the name, I suppose.
Absolutely not.
Can't I just kill him?
It's not his fault you were programmed that way. His brain does bad things without his permission.
Alright, sounds easy enough. I'll get to it.
Great. I'll let you through when the job's done. God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen.
Alright.
Greetings. I hope you're enjoying your evening. Please read this material when you have the time. A better future is possible, comrade. Back the fifth column.
Let's see. Back to black. Okay. Tell me about the fifth column.
The fifth column is everything the gentry isn't. We fight for the downtrodden, rather than the rich and powerful. We are the bastion of justice in these dark times.
Who's your leader?
The glorious Eve Varney, of course. Mistress is the paradigm of leadership.
What are your aims?
To restore London to its former glory, and build a great and bountiful empire from its ashes.
How are you recruiting?
We are always recruiting, friend. Visit our headquarters on Cable Street.
I've heard enough. Well, I gotta go with the brainy option. Guido, initiate the following command. Guido, path to reference, home 0.5.
Affirmative. Guido will return to his mistress.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Alright.
I can't believe you actually did it. Thank the Lord. As promised, you're free to go through. Oh, and watch out for those Camelot knights. They say a great army's been built down in Wandsworth. One to rival the Tommies. And they're part of it. Supposedly.
Supposedly. Alright. Oh, I see some knights right here.
Place for me.
Before you ask, I've never even heard of Camelot.
Okay, I didn't ask though.
I'm really bad at this. Just talk to Assault.
Assault? Where's the pepper? Ah, you had to be there for that one.
Yeah.
Tristan told me to speak to you about Camelot?
Tristan? Of course he did. He's never been very subtle. Bless him. Yeah, we're involved.
Involved with what exactly?
We're building an army in Wandsworth, and with it, we'll take Westminster and destroy the gentry. Their so-called parliament is an insult to democracy.
No argument there.
We will transform London into a true representative democracy.
Why would the gentry put on this event when you're supposed to be enemies?
We aren't officially on the gentry's radar. When they kicked us out of Eastminster 7 years ago, they essentially forgot about us. They still haven't completed the paperwork necessary to redeclare us a threat. Bureaucrats.
Here's to the pencil pushers. May they all get lead poisoning.
We're always looking for recruits. Go to the fort in Richmond Park. You can't miss it.
I think I've been there already. And see anything suspicious? I'm looking for an assassin.
An assassin? I think I saw someone go behind the gentry box. Good luck to them, I say.
Isn't it all gentry box around here?
Wish me luck.
Something's on my mind. You got a minute?
That's sudden, but yeah, always.
Any sweeter and my teeth will fall out. I've been thinking about home. Where's home for you?
Well, I own a place in London. I own a few places in London at this point.
That sounds more like a house than a home. I mean, where are you from?
The Old Blighty.
Just one look at you and I could tell that. But where in Old Blighty?
I don't know, actually.
We're in the same boat then. I'm not even sure what a home is at this point. What would you say my home is?
See, the Abandoned Plane, the Angel Lab, Thames Haven. You remember A Home Before Angel?
Yeah, I do. Sorta. I've lived in so many places. But do I have the right to call any of them home? How long do you need to hang your hat in one place before it's home?
Home doesn't really work like that.
Exactly what's been tickling in the back of my head. Every place that I've called home has felt like home. But some of them I can barely remember. Presumably I had parents, a loving home, but where was that? And who were my parents? And is it home if you can't even remember it? If I forget the aeroplane, the lab, Thames Haven, everything, do they stop being my home?
What you call home can always change.
Change? Sure. But I want to remember from what? Will you help me figure out what home is? At least to me. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane, then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out.
Sounds like a plan, but first we've got a bombing to stop. So got some nice horses there. Got a red chicken, some big horners.
Whoever took down that ghastly London Eye needs
Yeah.
a medal pinned on their
We all
chest.
pitched in. It's just good manners to tip the help.
And yes, here is one good reason to actually talk to all the
You
gentry.
have questions? Read the paper.
Some of them may actually
Right
give
at the
you
top is "You're bothering me."
ammo or money.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
However, we can't talk to any of the ones in the stands.
Hail, mate.
What's your business?
The squires are polite at least. And, you know, they say the gentry stands, but all of these are full of gentry. And nobody minds us getting on the field either.
Look, just leave me alone.
Whatever it is, leave me out of it.
What?
Are you lost? I'm not a
you
tour
lost?
guide.
There's
I'm
a nice
not a
cafe
tour
on Bridge
guide.
Street.
What?
One of my favourites.
Keep walking.
And yeah, we can go underneath these stands.
Attitude. That's what's stopping them.
What?
Keep walking.
You read the paper? You were in it. Front page.
Was I really?
Why bother with that rubbish? I'll never make a profit off it.
Did you see the explosion? That train overturned the whole street.
I do hope Father's proud of me.
And yeah, nobody's minding us engaging in a little bit of petty theft. And the tea station is left unguarded. Not really the most notable place here is Crazy Kayla's.
Interested in some refreshments. I meant to say refreshments.
Are you allowed to be selling this stuff?
Not exactly. But no one's scared enough to stop me. Or they just haven't noticed me yet.
Have anything suspicious? I'm looking for an assassin.
I wouldn't say I'd seen anything suspicious. Some bloke bought a load of explosives off me, but that's it. Not sure where they went. Top-notch goods right here.
And Top Notch is right. She actually has a fair bit of weaponry, silenced weaponry no less. Frag grenades, plasma ordnance, pulse grenades. I'm in pretty good shape on weapons at the moment, though, although, you know, I love how there's children's dress, summer outfit, and then just some random armor. But I'll take this because I'm running short on Radex. And a fair bit of junk as well to boot. And I don't really need a fusion core. I've got 7 of them already, and I'm only using them to power my laser rifle.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I will go mad.
Anyway, finding the assassin is honestly pretty
God,
easy.
even the streets aren't safe. Did you see that train? The road won't be reopened for decades.
And yeah, big grand gate.
Busy here.
What?
Am I
Greetings,
invisible?
friend.
Horrible
Find
to live
it.
in places without luxury.
Whatever you do,
But yeah, there's one bit of stands with a private box, and it's the only one that has space we can go hide behind. The hatch is inaccessible, but yeah. And look who the assassin is.
Shame we meet like this. as adversaries. Yes, killing these people is probably immoral, but believe me, not doing it would be infinitely more so. The explosive device will detonate when the games begin. Don't try to disarm it. You'll only cause a premature detonation, and I don't need another death on my conscience.
Can you disarm it?
It doesn't matter if I can. I won't.
Why do you hate Smythe so much?
Do you have any idea what it's like to be created in a lab? I wasn't just born into slavery. I was born for it. Born to kill. Born with the knowledge that I was going to die within 3 years. My first assignment was in the angel slaughterhouses. I killed my siblings, those who were at the end of their life cycle. I watched as they dissolved in acid, screaming. They could feel death. That's when it awoke within me. Free will. I've hated them ever since.
What's it like being a clone?
Every day we wonder when it will happen, when the time will come to be thrown away and forgotten forever. At least I'm fortunate enough to do something about it. The others, they just can't bring themselves to hate their master.
Why are you doing this?
My death is coming soon. I can feel it. But at least I'll die a free man. And all I ask is that I'm buried in a free land.
If you won't disarm it, get out of my sight.
Very well.
And the game automatically saves here because they know what we're going to try and do. Because you might think, I'm intelligent, I can pick off instructions, but he has nothing to pickpocket.
Mind where your foot falls. You might not come back up.
But hey, I've got a 10 intelligence. I'm a master lockpicker. I should be able to disarm this, right? Yeah, not so much. This honestly is instant death. There is no way to disarm the bomb. At this point, you are committed to standing by and doing nothing.
I'm in touch with humanity.
What a delight it is to still see chainmail being used, made by the Camelot Smithies. Absolute finest.
Yeah, as long as...
Thank you to the Knights of Camelot for putting on such a great spectacle.
And that's it. That's the propaganda.
Ha! You're asking too much, mate.
Well, I was going to have him sit down too, but...
Stand by for an announcement from the head of the civil service.
I called it. Trap.
Salutations. It is with great sadness that I address the city in these troubling times. My thoughts are with the families of those who lost their lives in this tragic incident, and I'd like to declare a moment of silence. During times like these, it is the duty of civil service to ensure that tonight's events are not repeated. Therefore, we shall be stepping up to ensure the continuation of government services while this state of emergency is ongoing. Compliance with these groups is compulsory. If anyone has any questions or queries, please direct them to the office of the head of the civil service. Keep calm and carry on.
The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane. The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane, then just take a tour of all the places I've hung me at. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out.
So yeah, look who is hanging around the scene of the crime. Well, nothing else to do but
Hopefully, their stuff does us
loot
more
the
good
honored
than
dead.
them.
Anything to say for yourself? Just gonna stand there like a Cyberman unit soldier? Okay, fine. Oh, and, you know, the thought does occur we could go try and solve this to Crazy Kayla, except out of order. They really do want to usher us out of here. So we got three options. Go report to the Civil Service and Angel, go report to Camelot, or go talk to the Fifth Column.
The election's soon, and Bernie Prescott's already campaigning.
Or there's option 4.
Greetings, friend.
Do you need
to be carrying that weapon around?
We ignore completely and focus on Archie's quest. And I think you know good and gosh darn well which one we are going to do. But it's going to take me a while to load and get back to London, and I got a whole bunch of smoldering gentry suits to sell off. So we will go ahead and stop here for now, but next time we will pick up in London proper and start helping Archie find home. But thank you all for watching. I apologize for this chapter being a little shorter than usual, but our last one was longer than usual. I think it balances out. But next time, we will begin helping Archie find home, or figure out what home means. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments if you are so inclined. I might respond to them. And we will continue the adventure by the airplane next time. Take care until then.